So the Neo 2 is here, but less of a drone and more of a personal, tiny, self-flying camera crew. This little guy is barely 151 grams, but don't let the size fool you. The magic is in the self-flying modes. So for this video, we're ditching the controller and we're gonna check out all of those self-flying features as well as the video quality and then see how it stacks up against the original Neo.
MrBlack.
And hey, if you like gadgets, gear, and accessories, if you came to the right place, hit that subscribe button and don't be a stranger to the channel. And also hit that like button so YouTube knows you like this kind of content and it will give you more of that in your feed. I'll put links to everything down in the description. And DJI did send me this drone, but like all the videos on my channel, this is not a review and I'm not gonna be a salesman. I'm just sharing with you my experience, see how the footage looks, test out all the features, share them with you, and then the ball is effectively in your court. And with a quick unboxing with the Fly More combo, you get the Neo 2, a controller, 2 extra batteries with the battery charger, and some more stuff, but you're not here for that. The Neo 2 features a 12 megapixel half-inch sensor, f/2.2, and 119.8 degree field of view. It shoots up to 4K 100 frames per second with a 2-axis mechanical gimbal plus EIS. And each battery gives you up to 19 minutes of flight time. There is 49 gigabytes of built-in storage, so there's no memory card needed for these quick shots. And there's even a little screen on here to display some information like what mode you're in. There is the power button on the battery, and then you get some buttons over here to where you can even adjust those quick shots. You can change the distance of each shot and how close or far away you want it. But now the best part is the ActiveTrack. I can lock it to myself and it uses omnidirectional sensing, including forward LiDAR, so it's constantly aware of its surroundings. The Neo 2 keeps me perfectly centered, even if I change speeds or directions. And the best bit is that omnidirectional obstacle sensing. Like, see that tree right there? If I run around it, it's trying to follow me, it will just stop, no crash, no panic. But I'll also add with those propeller guards, this thing can bump into a tree or something like that, and all it does is bump off of it, and it's very, very durable. So with the quick shots, you have Droney, which flies up, making the perfect landscape reveal shot. You have Rocket, which goes straight up in the air, giving you that top-down shot. You have Circle, which will circle around you, which is an instant point of interest shot, and it makes you look important and pretty cool. There's also Spotlight, which will sit in one spot like a tripod, but will also track you around. Dolly Zoom, which makes those thrilling, suspenseful shots. You have Cycle Follow, which can track and follow fast speeds, and Skiing Follow, which I'll take with me on my Japan trip in a few months and test that out in the snow. I mean, with those follow and track modes, you can even say which direction you want it to be following you, which is really cool. Then there's Helix, which is like a circle on steroids, and Boomerang, which goes around and comes back like a boomerang. And then that all new selfie shot. So if you're wanting to get that perfect selfie shot, but you don't want the selfie stick there, this thing will actually fly back and take that photo. You can set how many people are in the shot so it knows how to frame it. And you can even set to take 1 photo or 3 photos. And you can even connect your phone mic or external microphone to it so you can actually talk while it's recording, and it has intelligent noise reduction to get rid of any drone sounds. And with the app, you can even control it remotely just from that. So if you wanted to do a shot that wasn't on there, you could just control it right there from your phone. And it's very simple and very easy to use. You can trigger a lot of these without even touching a controller. So like I said, the buttons on the drone and 1 or 2 hand gestures. You can use 2 hands to move it back further or bring it in closer. You can hold it in one spot and move it somewhere so it's following from a different side. And I love the palm control and return to palm feature. So it just launches from your hand and lands in your hand that simply. So that's a lot of really cool and fun features in this little drone. Now, compared to the original Neo, it is a little bit bigger, about the same weight. The Neo 2 has omnidirectional vision and LiDAR obstacle avoidance. It's got that new display screen, onboard controls to change different settings within those quick shots. It's got that 2-axis gimbal with EIS instead of just a 1-axis gimbal and no in-body stabilization. It can shoot up to 4K 100 frames per second versus just 4K 30 frames per second. It's got more than double the built-in storage. It's got the advanced gesture controls, faster tracking speeds up to 12 meters per second. And that's omnidirectional, not just directional at 8 meters per second. You have more selfie modes, the palm takeoff and landing, and auto return, plus level 5 wind resistance versus level 4. So it can withstand higher speeds of wind. So if you are a beginner, a vlogger, or a traveler that's worried about crashing their drone, the Neo 2's incredible self-flying intelligence makes it the safest, most stress-free drone I've ever used. So that's the Neo 2, and make sure you check out the link in the description for the most current and up-to-date price at your currency. And stay tuned on this channel for more Neo 2 videos, especially if there's any real really significant firmware updates. Also, I'll be taking it on that Japan ski trip, and I'll even set it up with the FPV kit and fly it like an FPV drone, so that'll be really cool. If you want to see the original Neo video that I did, you can click this video right there, or check out the DJI Flip video that's right there. Either way, click one of those, and I'll see you next time.